Rise and shine. We've got quite a day ahead of us.
You're in a good mood this morning.
Miss Stillman has made some modifications to the Animus. You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world. Every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them?
They're gifts, Mr. Miles. From those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
Morning, Desmond.
Yeah. Hi.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him to the ground.
Come in, Altair. You've done well. 3 of the 9 lay dead, and for this you have my thanks. But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at Acre, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Salah is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Abun Dukud, the wealthiest man in Damas. Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of Acre.
What are their crimes?
Greed, arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You'll learn the secrets of their sins. Do not doubt that these men are obstacles to the peace we seek.
Then they will die.
Another of your items is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions. And Altair, take care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. That, my students, is how we all should fight.
You will die here!
You must be busy. I understand. Don't toss your weapons around so carelessly. You won't often get a second chance to fight.
I wonder where he was.
Why would he do that? How reckless can one get?
What caused him?
Why is he running around? What's going on? What's he running from? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
Yeah! Yeah! Ah! You frightened me. Gave me quite the fright. You look like you have something. You'll find it here. Sure, anything I can help you with. Anything at all. Something caught your eye. Finding anything you
To the right place. There's no better option than I. Not find better items anywhere else.
Go away! I wouldn't even do that. Don't be disappointed. Your presence annoys me. He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him. Come, people. Come see what I have to offer. Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need.
You there. Yes, you. Come. See what I have to offer.
You, sir. You look like you need something. You'll find it here. I'm sure of it. Something caught your eye? You want it? I've got it. Something caught your eye? Welcome. I have everything you
I thought what you need. Not find better items
come to an end. You,
What
sir.
is it?
You look like you need something. What you see, you'll find it here. You want it? I've got it. Someone do that before? I am. Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! Today only.
Come. See what I have to offer.
Made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? You are very ignorant.
I wonder if he thinks that. What have I
Why would anyone do this?
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Altair, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Whose life do you come to collect today?
His name is Abu Nakud. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, the merchant king of Damas. Richest man in the city. Quite exciting, quite dangerous. I envy you, Altair. Well, not the bit where you were beaten and stripped of your rank, but I envy everything else. Oh, except for the terrible things the other assassins say about you. But yes, aside from the failure and the hatred, yes, aside from those things, I envy you very much.
I do not care what the others think or say. I'm here to do a job. So I ask again, what can you tell me about the Merchant King?
Only that he must be a very bad man if Al-Mualim has sent you to see him. He keeps to his own kind, wrapped in the finery of this city's noble district. A busy man, always up to something. I'm sure if you spend some time amongst his type, you'll learn all you need to know about him.
And where would you have me begin my search?
If I were you, I'd start with the Umayyad Mosque and Souk Saruja, both of which are west of here. Further to the northwest is Salahaddin Citadel. It's a popular meeting spot and has proved a reliable source of loose tongues in the past. Yes, these 3 places should serve your needs.
My thanks for your guidance, Rafiq. I'll return when I've gathered the necessary information.
Die, thief! Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new. Everything's perfectly right. What interests you in...
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Go away!
هل تحتاج شيئا ما؟
Pay for your sins!
Die! beheaded! أيها الكافر! سوف تموت هنا!
You're never get away! Come see what I have to offer! What are
Bu kadar bakındığım yeter.
Hazır olunca ortaya çıkacaksın.
That fool must be out of his mind!
He's going to hurt himself. Tell me why he's doing that.
He should stop acting like a child.
It was good of you to come.
It is an honor to serve. What do you require?
The letter I've given you must be brought to Salah ad-Din's camp. Seek out the one they call Hisham. He will be able to help. But tell no one else of this.
None will know my mission.
Then our business is concluded.
You've no reason to stand here. I have many things. I'll have your head!
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Hadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He kept us always.
Did you see that? Make room.
There is no one more generous than Abu Lukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. Praise be Abu Lukud. There is no one more generous than Abul Nukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. The Merchant King provides for one and all. He asks for nothing in return. Let his generosity serve as an example to us all. Everyone should strive to be as he.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Away with you. You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
It's forbidden for you.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Filthy heretic!
Gel buraya. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kaçman fayda etmez.
Look everywhere!
Who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warm. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have, we have because of him. There is no one more generous than Abul Nukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. There is no one more generous than Abul Nukud. Every week he opens his doors to the people of Damas, that they may lay down their burdens and know joy. Our days may be dark, but thanks to him, our evenings are now filled with light. Praise be Abul Nukud, who saved our city from certain destruction. He spent his own coin to see us fed and clothed. His men tend to the fires that we might be warm. His kindness knows no bounds. Everything we now have, we have because of him. The Merchant King provides for one and all. He asks for nothing in return. Let his generosity serve as an example to us all. Everyone should strive to be as he.
Neden böyle koşuyor? Ne yapıyor bu aptal?
Oh, you foul little wretch!
I'll talk. I've no interest in dying for him. His coin's not worth my life.
A wise decision.
What is it you want?
I've business with the Merchant King.
Ha! Good luck with that. He rarely leaves his chambers.
Why? Is he afraid?
Not fear. Hate. He hates himself as much as he hates the people he pretends to serve. Locks himself away in his personal quarters out of shame.
He can't stay hidden forever.
No. Those celebrations of his. He comes out to speak, to look down upon the people. A sense of belonging, I suppose. However brief.
What's wrong with him that he would hide like this?
You'll see. Now let me go.
Let you go? So you can tell him of my plan?
I won't say a thing.
No, you won't.
هل أصابه الجنون؟ Leave this place.
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsunuz? Kaybetmeyin onu!
Nasıl kaybettik onu?
Burada değil. Başka bir yere bakalım.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Follow a false god.
Listen here, citizen. If you're tired of running away,
He's going to hurt himself. For today only, I've decided to reduce prices on everything. Come, come. We are the...
يا له من أحمق!
Yes, come, come. Let me show you everything I have. I have exactly what... Tired of never finding anything useful at the other merchant stall? That won't happen here.
heretic!
What is it that you want?
Please, you're hurting me! There's nowhere to run, old man.
There's a problem. I need your advice.
What is it?
This morning, I went to hang the lanterns for the party.
And this troubles you why?
I forgot to remove the scaffold.
Forgot it where?
Just outside the Merchant King's quarters, above the balcony. What if it falls? It could be hurt.
Too late to do anything about it now. Just hope it isn't noticed. You can deal with it tomorrow.
You have no business here.
Leave.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Waiting.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Strong. Strong like Salahadin. Give up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end it before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
The last of it has been delivered. Good. Make sure he also knows it wasn't easy arranging a shipment like this.
It's only wine. Some can be fickle in their faith.
Your holy book says something on the subject, I believe. Leave them that they may eat and enjoy themselves, and that hope may beguile them, for they will soon know. And never did we destroy a town that had a term made known.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind it. Be about your business.
As you wish.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must have found the strength to stand.
Now why did you do such a rush? Something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. Please, sir, have a one coin. All I ask is for a few coins.
Someone tell me why he's doing that?
Someone should
There is
stop
no
me before
reason
he
for
hurts
doing
me. I beg of you,
Look,
just a
thumb
few
these up.
coins.
What is he doing? He should stop acting like a child.
I beg of you, just a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake.
No, please don't hurt me. Just a few coins, please.
Don't do that again, understand?
Could I interest you in this lady? No? Well, there's not.
Now, what could cause him to run?
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Thief! You are filth! Thief! You are filth!
Peace be upon you, Altair. How may I serve you?
I've done as asked and learned all I need to know about my prey.
Then you must share your knowledge with me.
Abu Naqud is corrupt to the core and despised by his own citizens as a result. It appears he's been stealing money meant for the people of Damas and spending it on himself. Even as we speak, he flaunts his greed, preparing for a lavish party. His guards and servants should have their hands full dealing with the guests. They won't even know I'm there.
Most impressive, my friend. The others said you'd make a mess of things, but not I. No, I was sure you'd come through, and come through you have. The Bureau is yours to do with as you please until you're ready to begin.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Look, could I interest you in this? No? Well, there's not much more. You seem to know exactly what you want.
I'll have your hand for that!
A few coins. All I ask is for a
Which
few
is why
coins.
you've come to me.
Exactly what you need. Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need. We are the true children of... Come on, come on!
No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
هل تريد قول شيء ما؟ هل تريد
Don't let him get away!
انتهوا فآتي إليه!
Yaklaşma.
اترك هذا المكان! وليفرح!
Everywhere! Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies.
Leave now.
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
Leave now.
King Shah, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end it before it is a casualty.
welcome. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please eat, drink, enjoy all the pleasures I have to offer. Take your time, I will wait. I trust everything is to your satisfaction. Good, good. It pleases me to see you all so happy. For these are dark days, my friends, and we must enjoy this bounty while we still can. War threatens to consume us all. Salah ad-Din bravely fights for what he believes in, and you are always there to support him without question. It is your generosity that allows his campaign to continue. So, I propose a toast then, to you, my dear friends, who have brought us to where we are today. May you be given everything you deserve for it. Such kindness! I didn't think it in you! You, who have been so quick to judge me, and so cruelly. Oh, do not feign ignorance. Do you take me for a fool? That I have not heard the words you whispered behind my back. Well, I have, and I fear I can never forget. But this is not why I called you here tonight, no. I wish to speak more of this war, and your part in it. You give up your coin quick as can be, knowing all too well it buys the deaths of thousands. You don't even know why we fight. The sanctity of the Holy Land, you'll say, or the evil inclination of our enemies. But these are lies you tell yourselves. No, all this suffering is born of fear and hate. It bothers you that they are different, just as it bothers you that I am different. Compassion, mercy, tolerance. These words mean nothing to any of you, mean nothing to those infidel invaders who ravage our land in search of gold and glory. And so I say, enough! I've pledged myself to another cause, one that will bring about a new world in which all people might live side by side in peace. A pity none of you will live to see it. Kill anyone who tries to escape.
Be at peace now. Their words can no longer do harm.
Why have you done this?
You stole money from those you claim to lead, sent it away for some unknown purpose. I want to know where it's gone and why.
Look at me. My very nature is an affront to the people I ruled. And these noble robes did little more than to muffle their shouts of hate.
So this is about vengeance, then?
No, not vengeance, but my conscience. How could I finance a war in service to the same god that calls me an abomination?
If you do not serve Salah ad-Din's cause, then whose?
In time, you'll come to know them. I think perhaps you already do.
Then why hide? And why these dark deeds?
Is it so different from your own work? You take the lives of men and women, strong in the conviction that their deaths will improve the lots of those left behind. a minor evil for a greater good? We are the same.
No, we are nothing alike.
Ah, but I see it in your eyes. You doubt. You cannot stop us. We will have our new world.
Stay on him! You can't escape!
Kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Don't lose him! Kill him!
Kafir!
Stay on him! Stop him! Help me! He's trying to kill me!
Geber kafir!
What are you doing?
I'll have your hand for that!
من المحتمل أنه سوف يعود. هيا! سننصرف من هنا. You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
I'll have your hand for that!
You're hurting!
Thief! You are fit!
Word has reached me of your success, Altair.
Abu Nakud's reign of terror is at an end.
I'm glad to hear it.
He killed them. The men and women at his party. It was poison. A coward's tool. Blamed them for the war. Said he wished to end it.
Strange, but then again, the Merchant King was known to be a bit different. Perhaps this was simply a symptom of his madness.
Perhaps.
You sound unconvinced. Speak with Al-Mualim then. He may offer a better explanation.
Yes. We'll see what he has to say.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You are fit!
Won't anyone help me?
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You have my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
But as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. Perfect. The work of a master. And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
You're a dead man.
You must be busy. I understand.
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy you've thrown to the ground.
He better not cause any.
You do not wish me any harm. I'm with my child. Move.
I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that! You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life! You have no business here. Leave.
Now, wouldn't it be funny if he hurt himself?
You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life!
Rafik.
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. What can you tell me of the man himself?
William has been named regent while the king conducts his war. The people see it as a strange choice given the history between Richard and William's son Conrad. But I think Richard rather clever for it.
Clever how?
Richard and Conrad do not see eye to eye on most matters. Though they are civil enough in public, there are whispers that each intends evil upon the other. And then there was that business with Akkar's captured Saracens. In its wake, Conrad has returned to Tyre, and Richard has compelled William to remain here as his guest.
You mean his hostage?
Whatever you wish to call it, William's presence here should dissuade Conrad from acting out.
I've never been one for politics.
But surely you realize your every action shapes the course of this land's future. You are a politician too, in your own way.
As you wish. Now where would you suggest I begin my search?
Richard's Citadel, southwest of here. Or rather, the market in front of it. You'll find the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in that direction as well. It's a popular place and should be filled with talkative citizens. Finally, try the border to the west, where the Chain and Hospitaller districts meet. That should start you on your way.
Very well. I won't disturb you further.
It's no trouble at all.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that! Leave, peasant, before I make you. Leave, peasant, before I make you. Leave this place! This place is restricted. Be gone! Leave! Was macht dieser Tor da?
They let you come and go as you please. I thought the fortress was closed to all.
Aye, but William wishes to have repairs completed as soon as possible. It's been to our advantage.
The perfect cover. It's clever.
Anyway, I've finished my report and should deliver it.
For once, it seems things might go our way, and not by accident.
Well, the Bible does say God helps those who help themselves.
Nah, it doesn't, actually. That's from one of Aesop's fables. The Bible says quite the opposite, in fact. Many passages of being patient and faithful and waiting for the Lord to decide if he wishes to assist.
Well, I say we've waited long enough.
You'll hear no argument from me.
Very well. I'm off then.
Höre den Sohn Gottes, Gottes frei! Ja! Glaubst du könntest mir entfliehen? Ja, zurück! Gebietet ihn einhalten! Ich konnte er euch entlaufen! Fliegen! He must not be of sound mind.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt. Come no further.
We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good can come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? You know, if you would only listen. We are too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good can come of this when our king cannot decide what he truly wants? You know, if you would only listen. William of Montferrat had a vision. So away our pain. It's him we should follow. It's him will lead us to
When you have been exposed, killing some of your pursuers.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that! Die, thief!
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. Stop. You must not trespass here. Stop. You must... What's that fool doing?
Eyes like a rat he is! You'll never get away! Voilà! Je l'aurai! Là-bas! Il ne doit pas s'échapper! Tu m'échapperas pas! Tu m'échapperas pas! Ah! Ah! Tu es fait! Rends-toi! Il va droit dans une attaque! Attrapez-le! Diable incarné! Je vais libérer ton âme! Poursuivez-le! Plus vite! Ton âme brûlera en enfer! Ramenez-le-moi! droite dans une impasse! Attrapez-le! Tu ne m'échapperas pas!
Leave before you get hurt. You are not allowed to leave. Leave it.
Je te tiens! Tu ne m'échapperas pas! Tu ne m'échapperas pas!
Scheint mir, als sei auf der Flucht. You ever see someone do that before? I haven't.
Please, someone do something.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Why are you so cruel? What have I done wrong? Please help me. Anyone.
Die, thief! You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Let me go, please.
You dirty thief! I'll have your hands for that!
Please, someone do something.
You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life! Ich will come! I'll have your head like an ortile! This is too...
Is he trying to fight?
You're mine! Was ist mit mir, du Narr? Du kannst nicht siegen! Quickface! Und wird dir niemals vergeben!
Thank you. They did not say what they wanted from me, but I saw the darkness in their eyes. I'm sorry, I have nothing to offer in return for your sacrifice, but I shall see to it that my brothers know you are a friend.
Oh, no. How awful.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
You've come to the right place. There's no better merchant than us.
I got what you need, I'm sure. Only see if I'm not right.
He returns already.
I fear my work is not yet done, Rafik. Soon.
Be about your business then.
strange man.
Where is he going, my father?
What's got into him? This'll teach you not to steal.
That man seems to be in a hurry.
Die, thief!
Let me go, please. I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
A few coins. All I asked for is a few coins.
I got what you need.
Damn fool must be out of his mind.
Tu n'as rien d'un moine. You're not supposed to be here.
Why are you doing this?
Yell all you want. It changes nothing.
Please, anyone!
Nous obéissons, Seigneur. Le seul, l'unique.
Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
Tu n'as rien d'un moine. It's forbidden for you to be here. Will you be quiet? No one's going to help you. Nous obéissons, Seigneur, le seul. Tu n'as rien d'un moine.
What news?
Grim, I finished my scout. A direct assault won't work.
What's the trouble?
Archers. He's got them all over the fortress. And no easy way to reach them. They'd pick us off before we'd made it 10 feet inside.
You've kept a record, yes?
Aye, I've marked their positions on a map.
Bring it to the others. No doubt they'll have a use for it.
Very well. I'll go at once.
Stay strong, brother.
Yes, and you.
Enough! No more!
Stop! I saw you! You had no
colère
right
sera
to
terrible! Vous avez été trippé! I have your head!
He thinks he can now. You should know better.
Come back here! La colère sera terrible! Je vais t'étriper! Me donner la force dont j'ai besoin! You'll be dead soon! Die! Kill him! There's enough of fever here! Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer! Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin! J'ai la tête! Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin! I can kill you with my eyes closed. Nous obéissons, Seigneur. L'unique.
Such a shame.
No one's going to help you. Who'll be son, seigneur? Le seul, l'unique. Nous sommes les envoyés de Dieu. Don't try to run, old man. There's nowhere to go. What? Who's done this? Tell me! Why are you doing this? Who let you come ça, vieillard?
I need money, sir. I'm poor, I'm sick
Perhaps
and
it was
hungry.
unwise to embrace William. He is old and thinks too much of himself.
His army is the largest beyond the Ocinon. We'll have need of them. For now, I'll go and visit with the other brothers. Make sure they have everything they need.
Aye, they must not fall.
Fear not, the Master has a plan. Even now, he prepares a way to turn our losses to his advantage, should it come to that.
What does he intend?
The less you know, the better. Just do as you've been instructed. Deliver the letter you carry to our Master.
Leave me alone, for Christ's sake.
A few coins, all right. A few coins. Please, sir, have any money?
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
Please, sir, have any money?
That's my
I beg of you, sir, I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
You were not allowed to be here. Leave.
You dare steal in my presence. Double costing your life. Die, thief. Er hat das getan. Zeigt euch! Where's the one responsible for this?
I need food, I'm so hungry, just a little money, I beg of you.
Come no further.
How odd.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
No, you
You won't be disappointed.
The money.
This'll teach you not to steal. You dirty thief! I'll have your hands
Tu n'as
for
rien à
that.
faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp.
Stop it, please!
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Où vas-tu comme ça, vieillard?
Help! Help! Please! Anyone!
Sois maudit.
Help! I need help! Please! Anyone!
Listen to the fool cry.
Où vas-tu comme ça, vieillard?
Lead heathen! You'll die for that!
Why would anyone want to do that?
$3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Tu n'as rien à faire ici. Fiche-moi le camp.
What's wrong with him?
What's he doing that for?
Stop that.
Peace! Hold your tongue! Aye, he speaks falsely, but his words are not without some merit. To tour these grounds, it is easy to find fault, to see imperfection. I fear we have grown slack.
We are committed! Why do you say this?
Close the gate!
You think you can lose me?
La colère sera terrible. Je vais t'éteindre.
You won't get away from me!
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin.
You won't get away from
Assassin! I should have known! Close the gates! Crack the head! You deserve to die! Guards, seal the fortress!
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Acre for your son Conrad.
For Conrad? My son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime. save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
You're mine! Around here, die now! Get me to be like us! Heathen! You're
Prévenez-moi si vous l'avez trouvé.
Out of the way! Don't lose him! Assassin! Over here! Come in line! Here! He's over here! Bring it up! Livy! Come back here! Yeah! Oh, over! Kill him! Kill the assassin! Don't lose him!
Stop! You must not.
You think you can outrun me? Don't let him outrun you! Heathen, you're back there! Keep up with this! Don't let him get away! Sorry, Captain.
Looks like it's been saved by
Lasst ihn nicht entweilen! Er ist nicht hier! Sucht woanders!
what news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop. Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you've sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sales.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
send you to an early death.
What's got into it?
What's he doing? Now why would he be in
We must be late for something.
You can create diversions with dead bodies. Soldiers will leave their posts to investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
Hey! Please not do that.
Yeah!
What is that fool doing? Damn fool must be out of his mind.
I've decided to reduce taxes on him.
I'm poor and
He looks like he has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidels.
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
Be wary, friends.
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majd-ud-Din for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majd-ud-Din has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it. I'm impressed.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
The fires of war consume. The land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. He should stop acting like a child. No reason for doing that. فليسأله أحد لماذا يفعل ذلك. Infidel! You will die here!
My family.
That will cost you your life!
Why are you doing this, Queen? Nothing wrong. Please
Go
stop
away.
and do something.
You dare steal in my presence? I'm sure of it. That will cost you your life!
You, sir, you look like you need something. You'll find
The
it.
English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong like Saladin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Praise be Saladin. He has found his strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our Watch it! I should kill you for that.
Come, people! Come see what I've got!
Praise be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, Preston is our very
Please, can't you
seem to
spare
know exactly
something?
what you want.
Poor
I
and
like
sick
that
and
in a
hungry.
Finest wares in all the land.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
What's wrong with you?
What's he doing that?
If you value your life, you won't do that again.
Has he lost his mind?
There is no reason for doing that. What is that man thinking?
You will not get away from me! They're here! I'll have your hand for that! Bitch! You are...
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Pray that God, you'll never get away.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Why won't anyone stop this? Don't let him escape! On Jerusalem! We must end this before it has a chance to begin! That city is ours! Has always been ours! It is our duty!
Come no further!
Defend it until death can't escape! Crusaders must be destroyed! Fikrin önümden yoksa ederim yoksa izin vermeyin! Be wary, friends! The Shaitan is everywhere!
Gel buraya. Açılın!
You'll never get away!
Çekil canını.
Çabuk! Whatever way you pass!
Don't move him! Don't let him escape! Come back here!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kovalayın!
You'll never get away! After him! Stay on him! Don't lose him! Come on, there he goes!
Kaybetmeyin onu!
You can't escape! You'll never get away!
Seni gözün kapalı bile yer.
Kafanı içeri!
Seni yenemeyecek.
Don't let him escape! Everywhere! Over here!
Gel buraya.
Have your head!
Gel buraya. Kovalayın. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
You will not get away from me! I'll have your hand for that!
Why are you doing this? What have I done? I don't understand.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare... Infidel die! Thief! You are filthy!
Burada! Bu tarafta!
Die, thief!
Gel buraya!
Don't let him escape! In my presence? Don't do that! Will cost you your life!
What have I done wrong?
Artık bir anlamı yok. Burada olmadığından eminim. Hırsızlar aracına müstahak.
بس حقير سأقطع يدك No, you must not trespass here.
Do something.
Pis hırsız! Gebereceksin. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Please, help me.
Turn back now.
Hırsızlık yapmanın
What's got him so bothered? What's got into him?
It's going to cause trouble.
Money, a few coins.
Do you think
All I
he's being
ask is
chased by someone?
why is he doing that?
I'm not allowed to do this. Please.
Over here!
You'll never get away! Your life ends now. Over here! Come back here! Yeah, I'll have your head!
May God have mercy on your soul.
Someone stop
Over here! Down, infidel! I see him! I get you! You will not get away from me!
Don't let him get away!
I'll take you down!
Don't let him get away!
Infidel down!
Don't move him! God favors me!
How can one expect to see them?
Don't let him get away! I will catch you! I can hear you breathing!
How did this happen? Such a shame. How horrible. How did this happen?
I've got better things to do.
We all hold darkness in our hearts. Each day is a struggle to remain strong in our faith. But we are only human. We might falter. We might fail. Majduddin is here to see that even when this happens, we are returned to a proper course. Confess to him, and he will show mercy. But should you try to run, to hide, you will be found and made to pay. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
What is it that you want? What do you want? Leave me alone. I'll show you.
Köylüler birbirleriyle dövüşmemiş.
You'll pay for that!
May God have mercy on your soul.
Ölüler birbirleriyle dövüşmemeli.
This won't be too difficult.
Enough! I still breathe, so you must desire more than just my life. What is it?
You know Mejduddin well?
Better than most.
He seems a bit too righteous. Is the law really so important to him?
What do you think?
I think he hides something, and I think you'll tell me what it is.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare them, fill the people with fear. The ones he kills, not criminals, but dangerous all the same.
Dangerous to who?
His plans. Their plans. Yes, he speaks of others. Those he works with. Works for, perhaps. I am uncertain. They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Attend one of his executions. It's when he's most talkative, addressing the crowd, hands covered in blood.
Then we are done.
Hey! Çık ortaya!
Die, thief!
He should stop acting like a child.
I'll have your hand for that! Such a strange man. Hump is up.
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. He's strong. Strong like Salahadin.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Our enemies, in whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must appeal.
Ne istiyorsun?
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Mejduddin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work. Take yourself from my sight.
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die and fighting for what we believe in.
Please, sir, have any money? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong. Please, no, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Turn back now. You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
I am sorry, Ahmad. They came without warning.
My son? They have my son? What is to be done with him?
We did everything we could.
What is to be done with him?
He's to be executed. Today.
No, I won't allow it.
But what can we do? Majduddin will hear no appeals. He says there can be no barter with God's will.
This is not God's will, but madness. I'll go to him myself. Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Perform it even. He enjoys the act. A truly evil man.
We have no time to lose then. Let's go.
What are you harness? He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
Let go of me. I've done nothing wrong.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! Thief! You are filth!
Why are you doing this?
Don't hurt me, please!
You foolish old man.
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing
think
this?
your God cares what happens to you?
There's nowhere to run, old man.
Want a bargain?
You are filth!
Help! Help!
Help me!
Please, anyone!
Why are you doing this?
Heretic! Stop this, please! Curse him! Curse the Christian people!
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majduddin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg you.
أنا متأكد أنه لم يغادر المدينة أو الشيء السكين الذي كان ينبغي الفعل. سوف أنبئك إذا رأيته. Turn back now.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice!
You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin: the harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Slay the infidel, quickly! God! Hymns! Guards, kill him! Slay the infidel, quickly!
Your work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
أي أحد المكان الذي هنا ليس على آتي إليه توقف عن الجري لن تهرب. You'll never get away. Come back here. Come back.
Your life is now.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond, I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look. Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.